At Carlsbad, what we did was we had just a wonderful open house that we called Each One Reach One. And of course, the whole community was invited, but we particularly reached out to our individual tutors and learners in our program and gave them 2 invitations, one for themselves and one to actually go out and invite someone who might be interested in learning about the program. And so then when the community came to the open house, we had an area set up with long tables with several of the authors from our anthology. And so as the community members came in and received their free book, then they could go up to the author and have it autographed. And it was just such a wonderful experience for everyone. And of course, now that was a single event, but of course you want to, layer other distributions. I think some already said, you give it to every tutor and learner in your who's participating in your program. Then you can kind of move that circle out and go to your library board, your library administration, perhaps your city council. And we had an annual celebration too, separate from the open house, where community members would be invited, and people like Friends of the Library, they would receive the book. And then of course you can use it as outreach to the general public too. It's a great way of showcasing your learner stories and how diverse your learners are. And sometimes people are not aware of literacy. They tend to think of literacy as being able to read a book, and that's just part of it. So having these diverse stories really helps to educate the community about what literacy programs do and the impact they have on individuals and the community.
In Redlands, our celebration of authors lasts a full week. We start out expressing our gratitude to the City Council for the city's support of the adult literacy program. And every year we have a proclamation declaring our celebration of authors date as Adult Literacy Day in Redlands. And I usually attend the council meeting to accept the proclamation with my director, maybe a trustee from the library, and always a tutor and a learner. And the tutors and learners are at the council reading their story or making some sort of a statement, expressing gratitude and expressing how the literacy program has changed their lives. After the proclamation in the city council meeting, we invite, this started in COVID, we invite all of the authors who are comfortable with it to come in for a videotape session. And this is set up with professional cameras and lighting and a backdrop. And they just get so excited about being treated with such respect and being invited to read their story, because it's important that they share their story in their words. It's completely different from reading it in a book. Those recordings are then put together and posted on our website, and they stay there for a year. So anyone who wants to read it or see it is able to. And I make copies for each author to take home. Then on the Sunday afternoon following all that activity, we have a celebration of authors. We invite tutors and learners. We have a photographer, an autograph station, a photo station, a blow up of the cover of the book that they can take their pictures with. And then we invite each author who wants to come up to the front and read their story. And sometimes the stories are so moving, you can hear a pin drop in the room when that learner is reading it. Other times learners aren't quite ready to read, so they stand beside their tutor and the tutor reads the story for them. But one time, I'll just share quickly, we had a tutor and a learner, and the tutor was preparing to read the story for the learner. And partway through the ceremony or the celebration, she said to her tutor, "I can do it myself." And she did. So the whole process celebrates the adult learners, it celebrates the literacy program, and it just gives everybody a goal and a sense of community that we never had before we've put these together.